Hey, what's going on? Nivens here once again with your weekly rock windup. This time the year-end roundup. Basically, with the next couple of minutes, we're going to talk about all the big stories that happened in 2010 as we say goodbye and hello to 2011. First and foremost, let's talk about the Big Four. Finally bringing it together over in Sofia, Bulgaria, and doing a performance over there. They've also got a DVD out for that right now. Of course, I'm talking about Slayer, Metallica, Megadeth, and Anthrax. Now, does this mean, again, that there's going to be a Big Four tour in the new year into 2012? A lot of chatter about it. We'll find out in the new year. Speaking of the Big Four, we got to talk about the Big Three, the biggest three pussies in rock and roll this year. Obviously, we're Motley Crue's frontman Vince Neil, who did Skating with the Stars. It's like Dancing with the Stars, but on ice. Aerosmith's frontman Steven Tyler, being a judge on American Idol, and Bret Michaels, just for being Bret Michaels. I'm sorry, dude, but when you're honking SUVs that talk to you and wax crazy over how awesome you are, and the little GPS name, pussy, big pussy. Who is the biggest pussy of the three? Still to be decided by you guys. Right now, it's a neck-and-neck tie with Tyler and Neil. However, Bret Michaels pulling up the rear. Some other notable big news this year, of course, Velvet Revolver again talking about maybe finding that one person to lead the band since Scott Weiland left and rejoined Stone Temple Pilots. And speaking of Scott, he's sober, off of the drugs, but he's definitely hooching it and falling off stage repeatedly. Other big news, of course, is Rockfest 2010, Mudfest, if you will. Definitely going to go on again next year. 2011 will happen, and it will happen again in the same spot. So, Aggie, love you, baby. Some of the bands that are calling it quits this year, Judas Priest and Scorpions, as well as the Black Crowes going on another indefinite hiatus. This one, though, not quite as venomous, as I mentioned before in another weekly Rock Windup video, as the last breakup for the Crowes. More about being daddies and growing up and I guess getting along. Robinson Brothers getting along, surprisingly, but they're getting along. Although when you see them on stage, they have screens to separate the two of them, so they can't run into each other on stage. But they're getting along, but they're taking an indefinite hiatus. And what will be a reflection on 2010 without recognizing some of our musicians that we've lost over the year? I will remember you. You will